Hi there. Welcome to the Biz Communication Show. I'm your host, Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy, bringing you tips and strategies that are sure to boost your business. Let's talk today about charisma. What is charisma? We bounce the term around a good bit. Well, charisma means that you stand apart, you shine, you glow, you're radiant. You are, as we like to say, a brand of your own. That's what charisma is. You're illuminated, and your illumination attracts people, friends, clients, customers, strangers. That's what charisma is. Today, we're thinking about video charisma. Now, there are several ways that I could discuss video charisma with you. For example, we could talk about technical improvements that you make to strengthen the appeal and the brightness and the pizzazz of your video. You could have very lively music, you could have startling photographs, you could even add videos. There are all kinds of technical steps that you could take to give video charisma. But what I'm talking about today, thinking about with you, is instead of the technical side, let's think about the strategy and the timing that can bring inevitably video charisma. It just takes some creativity on our part. Let's say, for example, that you've had a very important business encounter. Maybe you were on an appointment trying to make a sale, or you were at a job interview, or you were meeting somebody for the first time. What's the customary way to follow up? Probably email or telephone or a letter. Guess what? You could be very distinctive here. Instead of following up in those traditional ways, follow up with with a video, not an email. You can, of course, you will email the video to them, but create a short video in which you thank the person for their time and their consideration of what you proposed, and let them know that it was something that you want more action on. Summarize the meeting. Talk about the steps you've taken. Summarize what seem to be the next steps. While your competitors are doing this with email alone, with telephone, with a letter, with a handwritten note or whatever, you are doing it through video. And that gives you video charisma. And then a second way that I would recommend to you is, as a professional, we read plenty of books. We love bookstores. We love Amazon. We love wherever we get our books. And many of us, of course, have gone to Amazon and we have posted reviews of books. Those have been written reviews, usually very short written reviews. We have to be, as you know, a verified purchaser, which makes sense. And our written review might be a few sentences or it might be a few paragraphs. Now, have you gone to some books on Amazon and looked at the review page? There are quite a few written reviews, but there may be one, and there may be only one video review. I've done those many times myself because I realized that when people go to the page and they see the print and they see the video, they're going to watch the video. I give a couple of tips on this. One is keep your video review 3 to 5 minutes. Another one would be quote from the book. If you've got the copy in hand, hold the book up. And then Amazon will reject our video review if we do any self-promotion in there. So we have to stay very objective, not talk about our businesses not talk about our services. Okay, I have another one that I'm going to suggest to you, another way to create video charisma. And we'll get to it right after this business message.
Do you wish you felt confident about giving speeches? Do you want to deal with difficult people constructively? And what about becoming more persuasive in sales? Then keep listening now to Dr. Bill Lampton. He spent 20 years in management, so he knows the communication skills you need for success. I urge you to call the Biz Communication Guy today for a no-cost but very valuable 30-minute discussion about your communication challenges. Call now, 678-316-4300. Again, that's 678-316-4300.
Okay, so we've looked at two ways to create video charisma. And now a third way that I want to mention is there are times when we want to thank people. We want to thank them for maybe a gift, maybe a corporate gift, maybe a personal gift. We want to thank them for their services. We want to thank them for their time. And I'll get back to what I said about the individual meeting that we have with somebody. There are traditional ways to follow up, but with your thank you, here again, send a brief video. What I'm suggesting to you is that we are in the age of video. And if you've not learned how to produce your own videos, which can be far more cost effective than having someone else do it, it's also much more convenient. And you get to demonstrate your own style and your own personality in doing that. If you haven't done that, I certainly encourage you to do so. And before we close, I want to give you a couple of invitations. One, of course, is to go to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is when you go to the search bar in YouTube, type in Bill Lampton, Ph.D. That will take you to my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, you're going to find many examples of the Biz Communication Show, where I've done solo presentations as I'm doing now, or much of the time where I have a highly credible, highly qualified business professional who has excelled in communication as my guest. So go there, and while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you'll have access to all of my future ones too. And then my website, I'm the Biz Communication Guy, so quite logically, my website is bizcommunicationguy.com. Check my website so you can see about my services to corporations and to individuals. And then after you've done that, you've gotten familiar with what I offer, give me a phone call, 678-316-4300. I'll be delighted to have an introductory, no obligation, no cost phone call with you, a conversation about your communication problems and challenges, and we'll explore how I can assist you with them. So I do encourage you to give me a call. Thanks again very much for being with me today, whether it's on video or whether it's on podcast. I encourage you to tune in for future renditions of the Biz Communication Show, where I help you learn winning words and ways.